In the serene landscape of 17th century England, a single falling apple sparked a revolution in our understanding of the universe. Welcome to Antique. Today, we explore the life and discoveries of Isaac Newton, the man who uncovered the invisible force that binds us all, gravity. Born in 1643 in Woolsthorpe, England, Isaac Newton entered a world on the cusp of scientific revolution. Isaac Newton's early life was far from extraordinary. Raised in a modest farming family, his childhood was marked by the rhythms of rural life. His mother, Hannah Ayscough Newton, pulled him out of school to manage the family farm after his stepfather's death. Despite the hard work and responsibilities, young Isaac was not particularly interested in farming. Instead, his heart was set on understanding the mysteries of the world. He spent countless hours reading and experimenting, driven by an insatiable curiosity. Eventually, Newton entered Cambridge University in 1661, where his genius began to shine. At Cambridge, he was exposed to the works of great thinkers like Descartes and Galileo, which fueled his intellectual pursuits. But it was during the Great Plague of 1665, when the university closed, that his most famous ideas took shape. Forced to return to Woolsthorpe, Newton had the time and solitude to think deeply about the natural world. It was during this period of isolation that he formulated the laws of motion and universal gravitation, inspired, as legend has it, by the fall of an apple from a tree. This time of intense focus and creativity laid the foundation for his future contributions to science, which would revolutionize our understanding of the universe. Newton meticulously documented his observations and experiments in notebooks, which would later become invaluable resources for his groundbreaking works. His early life, though seemingly ordinary, was a crucible for the extraordinary mind that would go on to change the world. As he grew older, Newton's contributions to mathematics, physics, and astronomy would earn him a place among the greatest scientists in history. His early experiences from the quiet village of Woolsthorpe to the hallowed halls of Cambridge shaped the man who would become a giant in the world of science. The story goes that Newton was inspired by a falling apple. While this tale is partly legend, it reflects a real moment of insight. Newton realized that the same force pulling the apple to the ground also kept the moon in orbit around the Earth. Newton didn't just stop at gravity. His contributions to science are vast and transformative, laying the groundwork for much of modern physics. In his groundbreaking work, Principia Mathematica, he laid out the three laws of motion, which describe the relationship between a body and the forces acting upon it, and the body's motion in response to those forces. These laws are fundamental to our understanding of how objects move in our world. The first law, often called the law of inertia, states that an object at rest will stay at rest, and an object in motion will stay in motion unless acted upon by an external force. This principle explains why we need to apply force to start or stop the movement of objects. The second law of motion quantifies the effect of force on an object. It states that the acceleration of an object is directly proportional to the net force acting upon it and inversely proportional to its mass. This is often expressed with the famous equation F equals sign ma, where F is force, m is mass, and a is acceleration. The third law of motion is perhaps the most well-known. For every action there is an equal and opposite reaction. This means that forces always come in pairs. When you push against a wall, the wall pushes back with equal force. These three laws form the basis of classical mechanics, a branch of physics that deals with the motion of bodies under the influence of a system of forces. But Newton's genius didn't stop there. He then proposed the law of universal gravitation, which states that every object in the universe attracts every other object with a force that is proportional to the product of their masses, and inversely proportional to the square of the distance between their centers. This law explains not only why apples fall from trees, but also why planets orbit the sun. Newton's laws have stood the test of time and remain a cornerstone of physics education. They are essential for understanding the natural world and have countless applications in science and engineering. From the motion of celestial bodies to the mechanics of everyday objects, Newton's insights continue to illuminate our understanding of the universe. Newton's ideas weren't accepted without resistance. His work challenged the views of earlier scientists, but over time, it became the cornerstone of modern physics and astronomy. From predicting planetary motion to understanding tides, Newton's discoveries influenced technologies we rely on today, including space exploration and satellite communication. Beyond science, Newton was also a philosopher, theologian, and even master of the Royal Mint, where he combated counterfeiting. His intellectual curiosity and relentless pursuit of knowledge knew no bounds. Isaac Newton's insights into gravity revealed the invisible threads connecting the cosmos. His work laid the foundation for modern physics and astronomy, showing us that the universe operates under a set of natural laws that can be understood through observation and reason. His brilliance reminds us that even the simplest observations can lead to the greatest discoveries. The story of the falling apple is a testament to how everyday occurrences can spark revolutionary ideas. Newton's curiosity about why the apple fell straight down led him to formulate the law of universal gravitation, a principle that explains not just the motion of falling objects on Earth, but also the orbits of planets and the behavior of celestial bodies. Newton's contributions extend far beyond gravity. He made significant advances in mathematics, developing calculus, a powerful tool that allows us to understand changes and motion. His work in optics revealed the nature of light and color, showing that white light is composed of a spectrum of colors. Newton's laws of motion laid the groundwork for classical mechanics, describing how objects move and interact. His achievements have had a lasting impact on science and technology, influencing countless fields and inspiring generations of scientists. Thank you for watching this journey into the life and discoveries of Isaac Newton. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like it and subscribe to Antique for more fascinating stories of the visionaries who shaped our world. By subscribing, you'll stay updated on our latest content, exploring the lives and works of history's greatest minds. Your support helps us continue to bring you high-quality educational videos. Let us know in the comments which of Newton's discoveries amazes you the most. Was it his groundbreaking work on gravity, his development of calculus, or his insights into the nature of light? We'd love to hear your thoughts and engage in a discussion about the incredible legacy of Isaac Newton. Your feedback and interaction are invaluable to us, and we look forward to reading your comments and continuing this journey of discovery together.